In an effort to stem the rising tide of drugs and gangs, Green Bay has adopted a number of crime-fighting programs. The most controversial is the Guardian Angels. The Guardian Angels is an international organization of local chapters made up of volunteers who patrol neighborhoods and act as visual deterrents to crime. They don't carry weapons, but they do undergo months of training, including self-defense skills.
If you want to split up your guys.
They also learn about local laws, first aid, and CPR. After months of training, Green Bay's first group of Guardian Angels graduated in 2004 with the support of law enforcement, business, and community leaders.
And congratulations to you for taking this step. You know, the city of Green Bay, we're a proud community here. And we're a proud community. We take a lot of pride in ourselves because of the people that have stepped forward, volunteered their time, their talent, and their energy to make this city great.
One person attending was Curtis Sliwa. Sliwa founded the Guardian Angels in 1979 in the crime-ridden streets of New York City.
The concept of the Guardian Angels is to dare to care. Us and we, not I and me, as we have always envisioned it from 1979. A problem in Weldon, North Carolina is a problem for all Americans. A problem in Green Bay, Wisconsin, whether it's related to drugs or violence or growing gangs, is a problem for all Americans. The difference here is that we've perfected a method in which we can go into the belly of the beast, into the gangs themselves, into the violent-plagued areas, and compete for the young men and women that unfortunately too often are conscripted into the ranks of the gangs.
Alejandra is one of those young women. She slipped into gang activity when she and her family moved to Green Bay.
Well, I got involved with the gang. I knew people, and I knew a lot of people. I had met them when I moved here, and I spoke to them and hanged out a lot with them. And then, you know, they ended up getting involved in the gang, so then I decided, hey, you know, why not?
Alejandra quickly got involved in gang activities, abusing drugs and alcohol, and getting into fights. She soon realized she was heading down a dangerous path.
At the time when I made the decision that I didn't want to be in the gang anymore, it was because I have a little brother and my little sister, and then my mom. I didn't want to hurt them, so I decided, you know, I need to get out of this. And that's the time when the Guardian Angels came, you know, and it was a great opportunity to get out.
It's very difficult for the youngster on their own, whether they're a boy or girl or young adult or teenager, to really fend off that peer pressure. It can be massive and intense, and even the best of intentions of good, strong parents, good, strong, structural family outreach may find it difficult to keep the kids safe and secure.
The Guardian Angels have wide support from neighborhood watch associations and the Green Bay Police Department. But not everyone agrees that this is a good way to fight crime.
My first impression had been made years before. When I was living in New Jersey, is about the same time that the Guardian Angels started in New York City. And our impression at the time was, oh, here's a vigilante group. Here's a group of self-styled subway protectors. You know, you always have the concern about, well, people from outside of the community coming in and organizing kids in what looks like a paramilitary outfit. You really got to wonder about that. Are they thinking that they are going to be able to make the laws, make the rules, decide who the good guys and the bad guys are?
They are not sworn officers. They are not trained officers. I have real concerns, grave concerns, with taking kids, high school age kids, 20-year-old kids, and giving them some degree of training and then sending them out thinking that they can make a real difference when we're talking about situations of violence and people with weapons and drugs and all the scary kinds of things that come from that.
We have the look, the walk, the talk, the uniform presence. We look like a gang, except it's a gang that espouses good values and works with existing organizations, whether community, elected, or involving public safety. That's obviously what gangs do not do.
You know, here's an organization that offers positive
reinforcement to kids, positive, be a positive influence in the city. It may not be what we want to show that, yeah, the city of Green Bay is in such bad shape that we need a Guardian Angels program. But I said we need to look at it more on the positive side of what they can bring to the city of Green Bay and what they can help us to do with our diversity problems and our gang problem.
The next graduate is Alejandra Switch Mejia.
Among Green Bay's first group of Guardian Angels was former gang member Alejandra, who now goes by the nickname Switch.
Well, since when I was little, I've always wanted to be a police officer, and I knew that by doing what I was, getting involved in a gang, that wouldn't help me.
Alejandra is also studying for a career in law enforcement.
Right now, I have an internship with Green Bay, the police department, and I love it. It's great. It's a great experience. Joining the Guardian Angels was the best thing that could have happened.
Whether or not the Guardian Angels are good for Green Bay, they were for at least one young woman who switched from being a gang member to a guardian of the streets.